Alright everybody, how we doing? We're about to do a quick little introduction to the RimWorld Adventures mod. This is going to be the first adventure, the Ruins of Val'Darohm. So let's go ahead and get started off. And as you can see, you start off with 3 units, and you're inside of a pre-generated town. This town right here, you can go ahead and get set up in, and try to start farming rice and doing stuff like that if you want to try to build up a little bit of forces. But the forces we give you to start is not a bad little party. It is kind of challenging, but overall though, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So first off, you get to choose 3 from 10. We start you off with plate armor, swords, spears, and recursive bow, as well as 2 helmets. And generally, whenever you're choosing guys, you want to make sure you get people who are good in combat and people who are not incapable of violence. Alright, so here we have a good melee person. She's a wimp, so she won't be a good tank, but she could be a good DPS. And up over here, okay, yeah, he's pretty good. This is going to be my tank right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give the tank the sword. This is my archer. And likewise, I'll go ahead and give them some armor. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and draft them up. Once again, you can spend some time exploring this town. There's some beds and everything in there. Give you a little bit of an easy start. The real action begins over here inside the cathedral. That little geyser appeared in on us. So if we come over here to the back room, this right here, you see a nice abandoned cathedral. Come to the back. We find a staircase. Might be familiar to some people. So we select on it, and here you can see where we have the option to open the ruins. This is going to spawn in the dungeon. Up here we only have one map open, right here, and we're going to go ahead and spawn it in. It takes a little bit of time to load, so just be patient. So we've just finished loading. So here we can see the dungeon that we've brought in. If we look at the world, you can see that it is actually underneath our town. Go together. If you want to abandon the map, you can do it from here. Zooming in. You see it's nice and dark, as to be expected in an underground dungeon. Furthermore, you can also see that we have rooms set up throughout the labyrinth. So let's go ahead and get our guys in there. To enter the dungeon, you want to select it, and you're going to hit the push in button. The idea is that it's going to pull everything from a certain radius around. So if you want to bring extra weapons or units, so for example my dog's about to get pulled into here, we just go ahead and put it around and push it in. See that they've been teleported to the entrance of the dungeon, to the stairs right up here. And you can see that my dog's in here as well. Likewise, you see that my guys got auto-drafted. This is a feature of the adventure mode. This is oh shit. Oh damn, apparently my main guy never got his armor on, so we're going to have to wrap this up and get my guy back up there. Get him some armor.
Can you push up? Using that,
Oh, shoot, they're going for my dog, that's rough. Okay, here we go. Alright, good job, boys. Alright, and you can see that made short work of them, but one of my guys did take some injuries. Right here, if you look at the injuries, you'll notice that so right here that they actually have certain properties about them, and that to make it a little bit easier for you, you can see that it auto-tended, and it's also doing slow healing. Like this, after a hard fight, you can sit around and your guys will actually get healthier, not sicker, right? You don't have to worry about infections, stuff like that, as everything will be auto-tended for you. Once again, this is also you can focus more on the enjoyment of playing the dungeon, more so than having to worry about your guys' health and everything else. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to pull these 2 guys out of the dungeon. Give us a good chance to look at that so I can get him equipped up. So now I'm just going to go back up here, select the entrance, say pull out, and as you can see I pulled everybody out, and hopefully this little dog goes away as well. I'm gonna get my main dude, my tank, and I'm gonna tell him to go put on his armor. Where's that armor at? And let's make this quick. Alright. And let's get him back in there. Alright. Okay, so now, after that little hiccup, let's go ahead and get it going. So as we go through, you're going to notice that the dungeons are near linear. For the most part, there's going to be a main path that you can follow through, although there are some opportunities to take shortcuts. As of right now, there's just loot scattered throughout the dungeons. We're working on adding more interesting things at the ends of these dungeons. Oh. Oh, what are you doing? Get in there. Oh. Alright, one of my guys went down. It's a good chance to check it out though. So you see all of these injuries, and you can see the ones that need tending got tended. Furthermore, if we look at the heat of severity, you can see that it's ticking down. Okay. So what you can actually do, so right here, how she went down, I can actually just wait a while, and she'll actually be able to get back up eventually as her pain comes down, because everything is healing slowly. So therefore, like, once again, this is all to help you enjoy the instance, like that you don't have to freak out. Otherwise, this would be the end of my run. But I know that I can actually sit tight for a little bit. Oh. Oh, so much for sitting tight, right? So here we go. Let's see if I can clean this up. Oh, DPS is back up. We'll get her back in this fight. Use the door as a bottleneck. Oh. Oh, y'all don't want it? A little friendly fire there. Nice. Okay. Not too bad at all. My tank held up. A little worried about him. As you can see, he's not exactly in the best shape. But what did we do? Oh, we went ahead and we got ourselves some treasure chests over here. Fantastic. And you can also see that this is also leading to a path to go to the next room over. Let's go ahead and grab all my guys. Let's go check out what's in this treasure chest. So you see my tank is kind of hurt, but he's tending up and he's healing. Eventually he'll be back up to 100 if I want to just kind of sit around for a bit. But let's go ahead and just keep pushing on. These treasure chests, if you select them, you can see that there's actually nothing you can do. You can claim them. If you have a guy standing next to it and immediately adjacent, then you get the option to search the chest. Oh, it's a trap chest. Look out now. Oh, that could have been bad, but yeah. So we pulled through that one. So then out the chest came a dude, right, who we killed, and then it also dropped us 100 silver. Let's go get set up on this other chest. Make sure there isn't a guy lurking in there. So you can see I have the search option. Oh, just got 20 silver out of that one. Okay, so now I look over here and I see a nice arrangement of loot as well as a healing fountain. So let's go ahead and get that going. Just so I can mostly show you the healing fountain. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull back to this doorway. Actually, let me use my other guy who's not. Oh, tank down. The tank is down. Alright. Oh, there he is. Back up again. Back up again. Put that up. And yeah, we can see that he's in kind of bad shape. He's still suffering from a lot of those wounds and severe pain. If you check out the needs, you can see that compared to how it would be on the top world, these are all ticking down a lot slower. In fact, you just saw that they all ticked up a little bit. The idea here is, once again, that we want you to be able to focus on enjoying your adventure, not on having to worry about every little problem that your guys have, right? So overall, though, you can still suffer mental breaks. So right here you can see that this intense pain is having an ill effect on my mood. But for the most part, though, I'm definitely not out of this fight. Now, the constant healing, while it does help with your guys going down, it does not help with your guys dying. So if your guys do sustain fatal injuries during the fight, then there's not much I can do for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can pull more out. Oh no. Let's see whose shooter's better. Ooh. Alright, wow. There goes my DPS. And she'll get back up eventually. Alright, well, let's see if we can get our way over to that healing fountain. Lord knows we need it. Oh, this guy's fast. Oh, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Alright. Right here. Let's see if we can take this down. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do for you. Yeah, this isn't looking good. So, for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tip the scale a little bit. Cough, you know. Cough. Kind of sucks for them. Oh shit, did I just kill my own guy? I did just kill my own guy. Oh wow. Alright, well, it happens. Either way though, so right here, everybody would have been dead anyway, so that would have been the end of my adventure. But I just want to show you this healing fountain right over here. So once again, you see that if nobody's around it, you can't really do anything with it. But once you guys get close to it, you have the option to search it. Once you search it, what's going to happen is that it's going to do an area of effect healing around. So if you look at the health, you can see that the severity is ticking down quite rapidly. Overall, this all the amount that gets healed can all be adjusted inside the XMLs. So if you feel like it's too much or too little, you can adjust it. And this right here will once again allow you to not have to worry so much about your guys' health and let you enjoy the instance and really give you more chances to get all the way through it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. I think this will get you started off on your own adventures. Have fun out there.